Alyssa Pajoli, life mindset and leadership coach, wanting to talk to you about when things fall apart. So when things fall apart, the experience in which we have is exacerbated by the mental and emotional attachment that we have to it based on how we either feel we should be reacting or how our identity is being impacted by the result of something falling apart. And so in the process of this and accepting this and allowing this, tenderness can go two ways. You can shut down and become resentful, or you can really touch in on the throbbing quality and become more acquainted and understanding of it. In my personal opinion, when things have fallen apart in the past, I've often felt like, oh, this is happening for a reason, or there's a lesson to be learned. And what I've learned in becoming more familiar and accepting this process is that there's not actually a lesson to be learned. Problems or things that fall apart don't get fixed. They don't get corrected. When things fall apart, it's a space of healing. It's a space for healing. Whenever something falls apart, it builds back up, and then it falls apart again, and it builds back up. And so the sooner we are able to respect this and allow room for this to happen, the healthier our response to it will become. And in that process, it's important to then respond and heal versus react to resent. And so with this concept of things falling apart, understand that suffering is inevitable for humans in a sense, if we don't practice this, because we are fixated on things lasting. We're meaning-making machines, and we think that everything should last. Hence the reason why the majority of the population stays in a mundane autopilot way of life. Because it's comfortable, it's predictable, and it's fixed. And so when the next time something falls apart, I want you to ask yourself two questions. Am I going to add aggression in the world with the way I react to this? Or am I going to peace, or am I going to war?